So, listener, I know you came on this podcast in the morning for rainbows and sunshine, but I didn't wake up with rainbows and sunshine. I woke up feeling sad.
Dude, you're late.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to Sofa Tomatoes. I'm Tom Sofa.
And I'm Mike Tomato.
And Mike, you been up for a while?
I've been up so long.
How long you been
You can
up?
hear it in my voice. What time is it? About 10 minutes.
You've been up 10 minutes.
I've been up about 10 minutes.
How'd you sleep? Sleep good?
I don't think so, because I'm still pretty tired.
Really?
Yeah. So
Late night?
kind of. I didn't fall asleep till maybe 1 o'clock. But
Okay.
listener, to give you a backstory, I have to be at a wedding this weekend, so I'm leaving around noon today, and we decided to pod this morning, and I set my alarm. Let the record reflect, I did set an
Wait,
alarm.
let's backtrack just 1 second. Who picked the time?
I did. I picked the 9 a.m. podcast time. It
Well,
was my fault.
what was this the first time that we planned on podcasting this week? Or were we going to
No,
podcast the day before?
we were going to podcast on Thursday night, but
And then
I had to go.
just out of curiosity, whose idea was it to change the time?
It was my idea.
And why'd you have to change the time in the first place? You weren't prepared?
Because I had to go shopping.
Okay. All right. Just everybody knows what's going on now. All right. Okay, cool. So you slept okay, not that good.
So now that everybody's caught up, I set my alarm.
Yeah.
So I have an alarm programmed for my work days, and I didn't realize that it's not programmed to go off on a Friday. So when I set my alarm, I was like, okay, great, and then it just never went off. And it kind of sucks because I needed to go to Walgreens this morning.
No,
So
there
I'll
goes that
figure it out.
plan.
I'll figure it out. It's fine.
What do you need from Walgreens? Tell the people.
I need to get a card.
Oh, a wedding card.
A wedding card.
Nice. Well,
because I guess Five Below doesn't sell fucking wedding cards.
I wouldn't know that. I have no clue what goes on in a Five Below. Maybe in like a city Five Below, probably not.
I went last night.
Smaller space. They only have so much space for so much stuff.
All it was birthdays and graduations.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, dude. I got
Five
weddings.
Below. It's not the Hallmark store.
It's about to be, because I'm pretty sure everything else is closed.
Well, you'll figure it out.
Remember the last time I saw a Hallmark store.
You know what newlyweds love? A hand-drawn card. You should hand draw your card.
I'm not doing that. Caitlin and Reese. Sorry.
And write a poem for him. You're an English major. You could write a poem. You have an English degree.
I'll write a haiku.
A haiku.
You did it. You guys married. So much fun. Yay. You did it. You guys.
Crush it. Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
So there you go. We solved your problem.
Thank you.
What else is going on, man? How was shopping yesterday? Did you get some good stuff, or what did you waste time out there?
Okay, so I needed to get more clothes for the wedding because I've gotten bigger.
No.
My clothes don't fit me as well.
No. Is it the waist?
Is
it the waist? Be honest with me.
It's not.
Is it the shirt?
It's okay. So it's more so the shirt than the waistband.
Okay.
So I have these black trousers that I'm wearing. And everybody needs a good black pair of trousers. But They are just, like, a smidgen tight around the waist, where it's not, like, terrible, where it's not, like, the end of the world, but
Right,
it's enough to just be like, this is not comfortable."
right.
So, I went to Macy's, and I had to buy some new black trousers, and I also bought a new white shirt because the one that I currently have is kinda like it has, all the yellow on the collar because a boy be sweating.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with white shirts. It's like you wanna get, like, a nice white shirt, but then one wear, and then, like, it's over. It's literally over. And that's whether one of 2 things can happen. Either A, you spill on yourself, or B, you sweat on yourself.
Exactly.
So,
But
I'm with
I
you
I
there.
needed I needed a white shirt per the fit,
Mhm.
so had to make do, and it is expensive, just it cost me like $150 just to buy a pants and shirt.
Where'd you buy them from again?
I went to Macy's.
Macy's.
I originally went to TJ
Yeah.
Maxx, but tell me why the fuck TJ Maxx doesn't have button-down shirts and black trousers.
Dude, I first of all, I don't I think what you're looking for in a place like this, you're looking for a Kohl's. You're looking for a Kohl's. Not
Probably
TJ
a Kohl's
Maxx.
probably a Kohl's would be better, but TJ Maxx is right next to my house. It's, like, so close.
Uh, you're at the wrong store, respectfully.
I was. So, I had to go to the Old Orchard Mall up in
Okay.
Skikky. Nice mall, cute mall.
And you just dropped a cool 150 on a shirt and pants.
Yeah, money isn't real these days.
Okay.
I'm blowing through so much cash, it's actually kind of distressing
That's
because I have to pay for my MRI,
yep.
which it was $7,000 before insurance. $7,000.
Yep. That sounds right.
So, insurance is covering the majority of it, but I still have to pay 592 fucking dollars.
Crazy.
So, there goes that, and then gas is insanely expensive, cost me an arm and a leg to fill up my car.
So I assume you're probably not going to need an MRI for a while, but I think, I think you can like go somewhere else. Like you can go to a lab to get an MRI separate from the hospital or something. Like you don't have to get the MRI at the place. And I think it would probably like your insurance like, it would probably the upfront cost would be less, so your insurance would probably cover possibly the whole thing or something like that. Because when I had to get an MRI, once again, maybe it was a different MRI, maybe you need a specific machine, I don't know about shit. I'm not Doctor Me, I'm not but I've gotten an MRI. I went to, like a side like a lab place specifically, and I paid out of pocket, and it was like 400 bucks, 500 bucks. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure there are those, like, imaging facilities around, but
But I didn't
I would
have insurance is the point.
yeah.
And so I imagine with insurance, they might not like, you might be able to get it all covered. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but with insurance, it's also like a scheme where they charge you more because you have insurance, like, that's also part of it.
No, I know.
It's all a fucking scam.
Yeah, it's a
Health
trap.
insurance is a scam. And I was talking to my parents the other day. I went over to their house for dinner and we're talking about it. And I was talking about how annoyed I am that I have to pay this much. And I asked them, I was like, okay, so what did you guys do before like Obamacare? Like before the current healthcare situation. They're just like, "Everything was great. We just like I always had insurance and I loved my insurance, and they always just, like, treated us right. It was always just, like, kinda worked out." And I'm like, "You fucking assholes." I love you, mom
Yeah,
and dad. I love you, but that was such an asshole response because what I
yeah.
needed to hear was like, "Yeah, they've just been evil since the get-go. We're so sorry." No,
Dude, like
I did not need the pushback. I did not need the devil's advocacy that day. What I needed was someone to be like, "Yeah, fuck the rich." I did not need someone to be like, "No, actually, we were able to get all the doctors that we wanted to go to, and we had no problems getting into the care that we needed." Like, I was just livid. I was livid.
dude, I'm with you. I My dad's awesome. He's a good guy. I was talking to him earlier this week, and I'm just like, "God, like, my fucking insurance is so fucking expensive, $1,000 a month," you know? And I go s and I see just be and I have it so I could see this doctor twice a year, and then I'll go to another doctor here and there, but, like, nothing crazy, nothing like, I saw a damn foot doctor because my feet stank, like, legit basic things that, like, I should be able to see a foot doctor, you know, and it should be included in my insurance as well. And, so I was like, "Yeah, like, $1,000 a month, that's crazy." And then my dad, he's like, "I pay like 3,300 a month. You got nothing. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Fuck you, man. Like, it's not it's not the same. You own a whole house. You have kids and a wife on that thing. You have like, what are we
It's not
what?"
the grievance Olympics. It's not
Just go, "Yeah, it sucks, man. That's bullshit." I was like,
it's
"Great, man.
frustrating. It's
Fucking great."
frustrating times. And, like, it's just gonna get worse, dude. It's just gonna get worse. Welcome to the rain and sunshine that is the Sofa Tomatoes podcast, but I'm not optimistic for the next couple of days
No?
because listener okay, this is the Tomato Pulpit. I do another podcast with Tom Sofa here where I talk news shit, but I've delayed on that, and we'll deal with that later. But I just wanna do a brief little 1-2 for everybody listening and for you because it's about to get real. The last tanker from the Strait of Hormuz just arrived in California 2 days ago? Yeah, I think 2 days or 3 days ago, and I don't know if anybody knows what that means, but that means that's it. That's it. There's no more tankers coming from the Strait of Hormuz. It's not happening. We're not getting them. And it's not like we can just send out more tomorrow because these tankers move at a glacial pace. The rule of thumb, it's like a bicycle or whatever. So you have to try and move a giant megaton object at the speed of a bicycle across the world. So it's going to take some time, even if it was to start right back up today. So gas prices are going to explode, most likely, in the next couple days. Um, Food prices are also about to explode in the next couple of days. Um, we're probably going to look at this new period of like food scarcity that I think is going to be fun and fresh. Um, where we're going to kind of get used to like certain products being super expensive randomly. So because we import a lot of like fresh produce, vegetables and fruits and stuff, those are the things that we're gonna see. So, like, one day, it's gonna be like apples are $10, oranges, $30. Like, we're gonna see, like, insane prices in that, but it's gonna seem random, but it's kinda gonna go with the seasons. Um, and then okay, let's just follow up my existential dread this morning because this is how I wake up. And the other fun, fresh part is the farmers. The farmers are collapsing. So, part of the tariffs and part of all the fun, fresh things, farmers are going to lose almost everything, it seems. Farmer bankruptcies are at an all-time high. Tariffs are destroying their ability to even make money on the crops that they can plant. So even if they're gonna plant crops and all that jazz, they're still gonna come net negative by the end of harvest season because the cost of farming has become too expensive. And that's just gonna consolidate into the whole, like, Bill Gates corporatization of the American farming experience. And then, listener, let's put on my little tin hat fan or tinfoil hat for a hot second. There's this hantavirus. Have you seen this hantavirus nonsense?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's saying like, "Okay, get ready for COVID part 2." Stay tuned on that. Um, but I think it's gonna be more, like, economic driven. So I don't think we're gonna get, like, a lockdown in the COVID sense. Like, I don't think we're gonna get, like, another shelter in place kind of lockdown. I think we're gonna get, like, economic blackouts in a sense. So, like, as oil becomes really scarce, what we're gonna start to see is, like, you can't drive your car on Tuesdays, or only people with this license plate can drive their car on this day. You can only fill up your car on this day. And then it's gonna be like companies are gonna say, "All right, we're fully working remotely because we can't manage the expenses," and stuff like that. It's already happening in Japan and Korea. There's already been, I guess, blackouts for lack of a better word. Um, so get ready. Get ready.
Yikes. It's pretty dreadful. I'm kinda not down with that. Can
I
like, what
yeah, I it
what can
it's
we do? Can we turn the
oh my
clock?
god. Well, what can we do? And
Can
then
we turn the clock?
The Supreme Court gutted the Civil Rights Act of 1965.
Hmm.
They literally said, "Fuck that." So, we're
Hmm.
also approaching this, like, uniparty system where it's essentially a dictatorship. It's a one-party rule thing, and when that happens, um, that most likely it doesn't like, yeah, it sucks for everybody, but the biggest problem, in my opinion, when it comes to, like, the one-party government is the lack of trust. You can't guarantee contracts because everything's so corrupt. And then that causes economic collapse, and that's just been the history of everything. Like, every time a civilization or a society has gone to this, like, one-party thing, there's just an inevitable collapse that follows through. So, what can we do? Save your money. Save your
Oh,
money.
save your money. Shit.
Save your money. Um, Try and be as liquid as possible, try and be as fluid as possible with your money,
Yeah.
and top off your car now. If you're out there driving, if you're tuning into Sofa Tomatoes and you're listening to the podcast, and you're like, "Wow, wow, what profound existential dread on this morning." Just top off your gas, top off your tank. You're gonna need it. Um, Double check your voting registration, especially if you live in the South, and get ready to vote in the midterms because if the Republican Party wins in the midterms, I will be looking at leaving the United States.
Where are
And
you
I'm
gonna go?
not and that is, like, 100% serious. Most likely Canada. This just seems like
Dude, get out of
an
get
easy
you gotta just
an
get
easy
out.
transition.
We gotta go like, my TikTok is telling me to go to Thailand.
No, 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 no. They don't like us. They don't want white people. And rightfully so. Like, the tourists of all the shit that the tourists do in Thailand is absurd, but
Yeah,
they're a
I'm
little
not
bit
saying it's the
salty.
tourists, though.
And also, like, the digital nomads and stuff with Thailand. So, like, the cost of living has gone up a little bit, which has pissed off the locals, and I think that's part of it. I wouldn't go to Thailand. If I'm really gonna, like, I would do New Zealand. I would try and, like, do New Zealand.
Isn't the cost of living really high over there, though?
Probably, but
Like,
you're
really,
most
really
likely to
high?
survive a nuclear holocaust in New Zealand. I don't have to
Uh,
learn a new language. Um, Universal healthcare. So, party. Australia, I
okay.
guess, is also, like, in that realm of, like, potential survival, but if there's a nuclear holocaust, like, who wants to fucking survive that shit anyway?
Yeah,
But
that's
I
true.
also just New Zealand's very pretty. It's very beautiful.
New Zealand is really pretty. Have you been? Do you even know what you're talking about?
No, but I know from the movies.
No, for the not everything's like the movies, Mike.
No, but then it sometimes is.
Sometimes it is. Yeah, there are some accurate movies, no argument here.
I think Lord of the Rings was shot in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That is an absolute fact.
So, alright, if I can't leave the United States, Hawaii might be a good backup.
You're
Because
thinking
like, if when push
Hawaii.
yeah, because when push comes to shove, like, Hawaii can be self-sufficient-ish,
That's true.
and I'm not
That's
gonna go to
very true.
Alaska because I don't know, I feel like Alaska's a little bit too much.
But it's the final frontier.
Yeah, I don't need that. I need, like, the semifinals.
You don't want the final frontier?
No, I want, like, the semifinal frontier.
Okay.
But
So
anyway,
what you been watching, man?
I've been watching a lot of, like, debate content, like, so
A lot of
Jubilee
debate.
or Dr. Daff, I think is her name.
Okay.
So it's partly where my mind is, like, existential dread these days, but, um, I'm caught up on The Boys, and
Yes.
again, another disappointing episode.
Okay. I liked it. I thought it was good.
It was a little bit better, but, like, we're on episode 6, you guys. We're doing what should have happened on episode 3,
I agree, yeah. They're
and
slacking, man.
I think the writers or the producers, one of them was like I was in an interview and was just like, "Yeah, but if we, gave if we had a fight scene every episode, we wouldn't be able to wrap up all the characters." I'm like, "You're not wrapping up the characters as is anyway, so what the fuck?" So,
Yeah.
I thought it was a better episode, but still disappointed for the most part because like, Homelander could be such a good villain. He
He
could be
could be.
such a good villain. But I feel like he's just like they're wasting it. And like, what the fuck is Annie? And where are the Gen V guys? We're on episode 6.
Yeah, the Gen V thing feels like that like it might not even happen.
That's what it feels like. That's what it's looking like. Or they're gonna show up at the last episode and just be like, "Hey, we're here." Hmm.
Crazy. I sure hope not.
I have a
I
feeling that's
sure
what it's gonna be.
sure hope not. I also don't like how casually Sister Sage changed sides.
I mean, we all knew that was coming, right?
Yes, but I just don't like how like casually she did it.
Fair, I guess.
Too cash. I don't hate it. It was just too cash.
And then like the whole deep and black noir like side story
Oh, I
i-
felt so
is
bad.
is really non-consequential at this point.
Yeah.
Unless, like, the Deep kills Homelander, which I don't
Mhm.
see happening, but maybe, I don't know, could be wrong, but now that he's got spoilers, now that he's got the Gen 1 or whatever, and
The Yeah,
the original V or whatever, so he can live forever and he's immortal.
right.
I don't really know how his death is gonna go.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused too. I really, really don't fully understand it, but, I am intrigued. Like, I thought it was a nice twist when they had, like, just Homelander getting that what is it, V1?
Mhm.
So, I really thought that they were kinda gonna keep him from it, and, like, I'm also pretty sure that they are going to, like, it might not affect him in a good way, right? Is that possible?
Well, the last thing we saw was him, like, shooting lasers into the sky. That was really
Right.
it.
Which was pretty sick, pretty cool.
I don't think he's gonna, like, mutate into, like, a weird monster-looking thing. I
Well,
think,
I
like,
didn't say, like,
psychologically,
weird.
he might turn more into, like, a monster, but I don't think he's gonna go like, Ashley, where she has, like, a face, like she's Voldemort with, like, a face on the back of her head.
Right. How did that happen to Ashley again? I really don't even remember.
She took V
Oh,
at the end
shit.
of season, what are we on, 5? So, at the end of season 4,
Yeah, that's right.
because it was like Homelander was killing everybody, so she's like, "He's gonna kill me if I don't take it," and A-Train was like, "Girl, you're crazy," and then she took it.
Dude, when Sage, like, chloroformed Ashley, I thought that was pretty funny.
Ashley's been my favorite character this season
Yeah, she's great.
because I vibe with her chaos. I think she's funny.
She's funny. I think that, like, her facial
Like, her jokes
expressions are
land. I
great.
feel like the, like, weird sexual jokes aren't landing anymore.
Yeah, they're old news, you know?
Like, this scene where they go to the old folks' home and, like, the guy's got, like, wonder balls as his superpower.
Hated that.
Like, that's not funny anymore.
How many times are we gonna do that gag?
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, it just seems a little redundant. It's like, "Okay, let's wrap it up, you guys. Let's go. Let's finish it." Episode 8, I feel like it's gonna be done in 8
Yeah.
episodes.
Here, I'm gonna mute you really quick. I gotta take a call. I'm sorry.
Alright, listener, it's just gonna be me and you again, and you know what that means. It's the existential dread session. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that to you. I already did it to you. I already did it. I already said we're fucked. But that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, you guys. We're gonna be okay. I do have some hope. I guess I'll add that little tidbit. I do have some semblance of hope that we will figure it out. I do have this like hope in humanity that eventually we'll pull it together. But these billionaires, man, these fucking motherfucking billionaires, I can't. Ooh, let's talk about the Met Gala. You know what? Let's talk about the billionaires at the Met Gala. So, listener, if you don't know, Jeff Bezos, pretty much was the sponsor of the Met Gala. Usually, it's a large fashion house. Usually, it'll be like Chanel or Givenchy or Coco Peru. That's not a fashion house, but whatever. But they'll usually do that. But then Jeff Bezos with his new wife, Lauren Sanchez, I think is her name, Lauren Sanchez Bezos. Um, they were like, I want to be with the cool kids. I want to be photographed with the cool kids where the cool kids go. So Jeff is like, yeah, girl, I'll do it for you. I'll throw down 10 mil, easy
Dude,
10 mil.
What the hell are you talking about right now?
Talk about the Met Gala and
Okay.
billionaires.
Okay.
Talking about Jeff buying the Met Gala essentially.
Okay.
Because usually it's a fashion house, so it's like Chanel, Givenchy, or Dior. Like they'll sponsor the Met Gala with Vogue, like it's Anna Wintour's party or whatever. But Jeff, with his new wife, because she needs to be in the cultural zeitgeist, I guess,
Okay.
was like, "Jeff, buy me the Met Gala, please. Can you buy me the Met Gala? I wanna go with all the pretty people."
For
So he
real.
did. He paid 10 mil, which he probably made in 2 hours because fuck Jeff,
Literally.
and they went to the party. They went to the little Met Gala. He did not walk the red carpet. He did not walk the stairs to get into the museum, because he knew how everyone was just gonna hate him. But he let his wife get up there and just take the heat, and she wore so the theme of the Met Gala was, "Fashion is art, art is fashion."
Okay.
So you would think you would get a lot of, like, sculptural or, um, things that are inspired by, like, masterpieces of art. This bitch showed up in just, like, a navy blue corseted gown that had, like, little shoulder beads moment. Bleh.
Really?
Yeah, it was very, very lame. Very
Hmm.
lame, and it's a Schiaparelli, which is, like this guy's known for doing, like, very intense, beautiful stuff. So, it's very odd that Schiaparelli would dress her in such a muted thing, and they claim it's a reference to some portrait that was done in, like, this I don't know, 7 some I don't know exactly know when, but some French woman, uh,
Okay.
there's, like, a famous portrait of her looking like a little mischievous little snooty sloot.
What's
And
up?
it's supposed to be a reference to how this French woman knew she knew the public didn't really care for her, or she knew, like, the public opinion wasn't, like, the best of her,
Mhm.
and so that's supposed to be like Lauren Sanchez Bezos being like, "Cheeky, cheeky, like, I know you guys hate me, but I don't care because 'cause I'm a billionaire." Ugh.
Oh god.
So it's kinda like that. There was a moment where Sarah Paulson do you know Sarah Paulson? She's like
God.
American Horror Story. You know her face.
Probably.
She was like, "I'm gonna protest the Met Gala by going to the Met Gala."
Huh.
So she wore, like, just, like, a classic it was like a gray tooled nightmare, and then she wore, like, a little, eye mask that was like a $1 bill, and the cameraman was like, "Stella, what do you call your outfit?" And she's like, "The 1%."
Ugh. She did it.
It's so tone deaf.
That's a
It's
huge
so tone
deal
deaf.
of her to do, right?
Oh my god, you guys. It just sent shockwaves through us. Um, and I can't think of any other, like, notable celebrities. Beyonce was there. That was kinda fun and fresh. Didn't expect Miss Beyonce to show up, but she did. And I'm like, "Oh god, Beyonce, out of all the Met Galas to show up, you show up to this one." There's an I forget her name, but there's some actress, I think she's a model, whatever, and she was totally strung out on drugs. On the red carpet,
Really?
because you know how, like, I think you can do coke and, like, your jaw will be like, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Sure.
And this girl, she was doing it. She was, like, on the red carpet, she's, like, trying to she's like, "Don't look at my jaw. Don't look at my jaw."
Oh my god.
So, the girls were doing drugs at the Met Gala.
Drogas?
At the Met Gala. So, just eat the rich. Eat them. Fucking eat them. Their skin and bone Ozempic asses, just fucking eat them.
Just eat them?
You gotta do something. Get rid of them. 'Em. They're not useful. They're not helping anybody.
They gotta be helping 1 or 2 people, right?
Name them.
Well, like,
Name
I'm
them.
more so saying, like, their friends and family.
That doesn't count.
No. Their friends and
No,
family don't count as people?
friends and family don't count to billionaires. They don't have friends and family. They have assets.
Okay.
Like, what it no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say anyway, what are you watching?
What am I watching? Dude,
Yeah,
so last night, Rach and I watched, or 2 nights ago, Rach and I finished My Cousin Vinny, which I've seen
cute. It's a
before, one of my
great
faves.
movie.
Rach had never seen it before, so naturally we had to watch it, and we it's actually I found it at Goodwill, or I found it at the economy shop for like a buck or 50 cents or something
Oh, on DVD.
too. Um, yeah, like I have it on DVD. So it was it was fun watching that. And then last night we watched oh, we watched Grown Ups 2 last night, which is always a classic. Do you
There's,
not like
uh
do you not like Grown Ups
there's like
2?
a shady Epstein connection between Adam Sandler and Adam Sandler's wife. Have you heard of this?
No.
Allegedly, Adam Sandler's wife's father, I
Okay.
think, some of that like, that type of relation, was a lawyer for Jean-Luc Brunel,
Okay.
who was, like, a European equivalent to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh shit.
He owned, like, a modeling agency, and he was, like, a notorious human trafficker. He ended up committing suicide like Jeffrey Epstein, like, he got arrested, went to prison, and then was, like, found hanging just like Jeffrey Epstein. So his wife's father, I guess, is, like, somehow in that connection. Not saying, like, she's involved, but I just thought that it's a fascinating connection.
That
And
is
then what's his best friend's name? Do you remember his best friend's name? He's, like, in all his movies.
Adam Sandler's best friend?
Yeah.
Uh, the "You can do it" guy.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Um, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name, but I Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider. Okay. He is
Ro
loony.
Yeah, he's loony as fuck.
He has
He
lost his fucking mind.
and you know what? In I think he might be in Grown Ups 2 near the end, I can't remember, but in Grown Ups 1, he is loony as fuck in Grown Ups 1 too, like, they do not ha like, he's loony as fuck, they're not scared of it.
He really is. I was watching John Oliver, like, I was watching, like, an old episode, and he shows up in, like, a Viktor Orban advertisement, who was
Crazy.
isn't like, the dictator of Hungary, who recently got removed from power. But what? What the fuck
Eh,
does Rob Schneider have to say about European politics? He's insane.
I
He's
don't
also,
know.
like, a crazy Zionist, I guess, like, super Israel, like, loves Israel. Not good.
I'm Yeah, I'm out on that.
Not good, Mr. Schneider.
Absolutely out on that. So, watch that, we watched that, and then I've never seen Scarface before. Have you seen Scarface before?
Really? Yeah.
Never. Like, I've seen,
Oh,
like, a little clip here and a clip there,
yeah, "Say
but
hello to my little friend,"
yeah, but I've never actually watched it. So,
with a mountain of cocaine on his desk.
yeah, right. I still haven't, but I bought the DVD at Goodwill the other day because, that's, and I'm gonna watch it soon. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch some
Okay,
stuff
yeah,
I've never watched before.
it's a classic gangster movie. It's a classic Pacino gangster experience.
Right. So so that's on my
Do you ever
list.
see the movie Independence Day
Yeah,
with Harrison
definitely.
Ford?
100%.
So I've never seen it in its entirety, but I did recently watch that. Get
Yeah.
off my plane. I mean, it's so hokey, like, it'll never it's a scenario that'll never happen in real life, but tell me why I love Vice President Glenn Close. I need a real Vice President Glenn Close in my life.
Yeah.
To think where we would be in history if John McCain just nominated Glenn Close instead instead.
That would be crazy.
But alas, I watched it. The Russians, the Ruskies, they're doing things. They're out there. I
Those
wish
damn
I like can we
Ruskies.
go back to a time when it was like the Ruskies were the big evil ones? Like, what is it? The submarine movie, The Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Ruski, Ruski, Ruski, watch out for the Ruskies." I
You
loved
love
that shit.
you you love saying Ruski, don't you?
It's so easy. That's an enemy that I can get behind, is a Ruski.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, today's enemy is unfortunately Israel. So sorry. So, like and they don't have, like, a fun little Ruski saying. You can't say the Jews because that's anti-Semitic,
True.
and you can't say the Israelis because like, everyone else is gonna assume that's anti-Semitic. So you have to think of, like, a fun, cheeky way, and there is none. Good maybe they planned that. It's marketing.
Maybe. Maybe. So
Scarface, cocaine.
so
You wanna
yeah.
do
So
it?
Scarface. What'd you say?
You wanna do it? Cocaine?
No. No. I'm good. I'm good. I'll get a coffee later though, and I'll be juicing from that.
Nice.
Where's your wedding at this weekend?
Galena, Illinois.
Galena.
Galena.
You love Galena.
I can't remember the last time I was in Galena. I've been. I've gone before, but I can't remember the last time I was in Galena. It's like a cute little, like, settlers town, I think. It's got cute shops and shit, and it's got, like, cute nature and resorty things, I think. Yeah, that's really it. I feel like it's a popular wedding venue space because it is scenic. It is quite pretty. I personally wouldn't get married in Galena, Illinois, but I get it. Rachel and her not Rachel, I'm sorry. Caitlin.
Whoa. You talking about
Sorry,
my woman? You talking about
sorry.
my woman?
Caitlin and Reese live in Iowa, so it kinda made sense for them to cross to greener pastures of Illinois to get married.
That does make sense.
No, they have a nice house in Iowa. Like, they have a cute little setup. Oh my god. Okay, should I just continue the existential dread because my mind is a nightmare this morning?
If that's what you gotta do, then,
I learned a
follow your
crazy
nightmare.
fact the other day. I learned a crazy, 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 crazy fact about Iowa and Indiana in particular. The red sandwich that Illinois so finds itself in. So Iowa has the highest rate of cancer in the country, and the highest growing rate of cancer in the country. And it's because of well, okay, I'm saying it's because of glyphosate. People can debate me on that, but I'm gonna say it's because of glyphosate, which is Roundup, which is a pesticide.
Okay.
The director of the EPA about last year, 2025, sat down with the company that creates glyphosate, Bayer, and essentially did their bidding. So they have a Supreme Court case pending where Bayer claims that the glyphosate cancer rates, they can't be held liable. That's like their whole shtick. And
Hmm.
part of this case, they need to have the EPA remove the warnings from the EPA website, particularly in California. because in California, they have, like, glyphosate warning, cause cancer, no good, and that is central to the case in the Supreme Court. So by the Bayer executives meeting with the director of the EPA director then directly took down the warning on the California EPA website to bolster the case that Bayer has before the Supreme Court, which will give Bayer immunity from all the people that have been well, from all the people that have got cancer because they're fucking pesticide. And this is all in emails. They emailed this shit to each other.
Yikes. You hate to
So
hear it.
Iowa, um, because I've lived in Iowa, I qualify to get an early colonoscopy.
You going for it?
I actually probably will. I'll probably do it at like 35. I think I'll try and get a colonoscopy.
Pop off, man. Get it on
Uh,
the books now.
no, seriously, because like it's the rates of colon cancer is actually really wild. But then let's move on to our next fun little red motherfucker, Indiana. Indiana is so goddamn corrupt, and
It's
they've been
pronounced
under
it's pronounced Indiana where I'm
sorry,
from.
Indiana, where your Hoosiers are. Because what the who the fuck is a Hoosier? Um, they've been so corrupt and been under a Republican supermajority for the last 20 years. And they have seen their standard of living go from I think they were like in the mid-teens to 20s in like standard of living. They're now 49
Does not surprise me.
and they have the highest cost of electricity, the highest cost of utilities because of all these fucking data centers. And Indiana is the most polluted state in the union. I didn't know that. So if you are an Indiana resident and you move out of Indiana and you need to get health insurance, on your record goes a risk or like you get I don't know, a risk, a ding, or whatever they do for lung cancer. By growing up in Indiana, you are at a significant statistical risk where the to the point where insurance companies put it on your record that you're going to get lung cancer.
It's fucked up.
It's crazy. So Illinois, we're sandwiched in between this nonsense.
That's mad fucked up, man.
And yeah, we use glyphosate here. We do use glyphosate in Illinois. Um, and they just increased the amount of glyphosate the United States can produce. That was also part of the like EPA thing. So, listener, I know you came on this podcast in the morning for rainbows and sunshine, but I didn't wake up with rainbows and sunshine. I woke up feeling sad.
I woke up feeling pretty good, you guys. It's sunny out. I'm going golfing all weekend. Um, Work week's been pretty solid, you know. Everything's
You
kind of
about to make
okay.
bank, dude. I feel like you're about to make some serious dola.
Yeah, the freight market's gonna get fucked
It's gonna
up.
get nutty, dude. It's gonna get
Yeah.
nutty, nutty, nutty. So I don't know. Does that put you in a good position? Because you're like the middleman's always a good spot to be in those moments.
Yeah. It I'm already seeing it happen. I'm already seeing it a little bit.
Already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, rates are through the roof. Uh, I have, yeah, like, I don't know what to say, but it like, we'll just see. Like, we'll see. It's not, like, insane, but today's busy, and next week is something called DOT Blitz week, which means that a lot of drivers will not drive because DOT is, like, out doing inspections and all kinds of shit. So, the drivers that do drive, they charge so much money, and so, like, today, I
Does this
have to
happen the
be
same time every year?
it's the same week every year, I believe.
Okay.
Um, and so, like, I have to be careful today of any quote for next week. Like, I almost don't even wanna quote it. and then, like, I have to
Hmm.
wait till next week and find a like, a live option type thing.
Hmm.
So,
Fascinating. Yeah, I'm
we'll see.
curious on how that's gonna look for you in the next couple of days.
We'll
A
see.
couple of weeks. I feel like it probably might take a couple weeks for it to adjust. Um, but your stock portfolio is probably doing quite well. We're at this like weird pseudo surge, which is fun and fresh.
Yeah. Mixed feelings, very mixed feelings. I talked to my dad and I was like, "It's good right now. Should I pull it all out?" He's like, "I'm not selling." I was like, "Well," he's like, "if you need the money, then go for it, I guess." He's like, "But you're gonna have to pay taxes on it, like,
Yeah, no, the taxes is the most annoying part. I
but
think it's I think it wouldn't behoove you to pull out your riskier stocks, but like
yeah,
your stables, I think you should hold. I feel like Apple is actually like I think I told you Apple is probably like a decent one to hold.
most of mine are pretty stable these days.
Okay.
Like,
How much
like
Nvidia do you have Nvidia stock?
I've got Nvidia,
How much Nvidia do you have?
not a lot, just like 3 shares,
Maybe sell like 1 or 2.
maybe.
Because when the
But
bubble bursts, that Nvidia you're gonna see Nvidia drop hard, and you'll see probably Microsoft drop hard. That's my
we'll see.
theory. I'm not an expert, it's just my theory.
We'll see. How's your stock portfolio, Mike?
My inexistent stock portfolio, my one
Oh,
actually, no, my
okay.
one stock, because like, you made me sign up for Robinhood that one day.
Made you. That's not what happened.
I actually don't even have the app anymore, so but it was like it was a company that invested in, like, strip malls or, like, built strip malls, so it was a failing business anyway.
Hmm.
And I think, like, the stock price is, like, negative 2 cents or the company went under, I don't really know. But I'm kinda kicking myself for not, buying stock when I first got my job. I could have had a lot of money right now.
Yeah, you should keep kicking yourself.
'Cause when I got hired, the stock price was $20. It was like 23 dollars and now it's up to, like, 80.
87 last I checked.
Yeah. It peaked at, like, 90 in 2005, like, almost 100, and then it's, like, doing this whole correction. Because everyone's coming out with their Q1 reports now, so, like, the stock market is, like, in flux, and everyone's, like, reporting super great numbers in Q1 because they're price gouging. I think
Yeah,
Shell, um, the oil company, released like, their absolute record profits. They like, their profitability has never been better. You fucking assholes.
terrible.
So like, it's all pseudo gains because it's all, like, the 1% getting money, and they're gonna use all that for stock buybacks, but it's not real economic gains or benefits.
And the rich
It's
get
all
richer.
it's all monopoly money. They're playing with monopoly money.
This is such a pulpit episode of Tomatoes.
It really is, and I'm sorry to dominate it, but
It's
it's
okay.
just it's where my head is. I need
It's
an
alright,
outlet
man.
because I'm
Great.
going to a wedding where I'm assuming there's gonna be a bunch of, like, MAGA, so I gotta get it out when I can.
Get it out, man. Let it out. We need it out.
And also, there's just been so much news that happened literally in the last 24 hours. It's been nutty.
Nutty bananas, man.
Like, Trump is about to die. Like, he was supposed to have a press conference with the president of Brazil, skipped it, disappeared, no explanation.
Huh. What do you
And
make of
he's
that?
showing up with makeup on both hands now, not just one. What are we doing? What are we doing? And that's why I think this whole, like, mad dash to, like, change the maps and make the uniparty Republican experience is because they know Trump is dying. Like, they know that he's on the out and they don't have a viable replacement. So they're gonna do everything they can to try and maintain power. Because it can't be Vance.
Crazy.
Vance has negative charisma. He's negative Riz.
Yeah.
And Marco Rubio, his earlobes are the size of Texas. Can't have that in the White House.
No.
And then everyone's also like retaliating against Tech. So everybody that's associated with Tech is like, ew, gross, which is definitely Vance and some other people. And then for the Democrats, we're too busy fighting each other for fucking Israel and shit. Like, we're not going to be able to take control. So I don't really know what's going to happen.
Hell yeah.
But all I know is that the president is probably going to die soon.
Okay.
So consider this podcast flagged now that I said that.
That's crazy.
Ding. Hello.
Yeah,
Are you listening, NSA?
YouTube might catch that. Now we can't promote this episode. You fucked up.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I'm
But that's
sorry,
okay.
listener.
It's all right.
I'm sorry, listener. I don't mean to talk about sad things. I just am sometimes sad.
Listener, me and Mike played a volleyball game together Tuesday night, and we lost one of our 3 games. I'm still upset about it.
It was your fault.
It was not my fault.
It was 100% your fault.
I'm not upset about it at all. I just wanted to bring up the volleyball game. That was a lot of fun.
We did. We did play volleyball. And it was like a really easy team. I thought we would play somebody a little bit better. We have played
I
better teams in the
I
past.
was looking around the gym, and there were some solid teams around there. Were playing against the worst team in the gym from what I saw,
Yeah, we were.
and we gave them the business. 1, 2 out of 3, baby. Woo!
So good, so fresh, so
Yeah.
clean. Your Monday league is done, right? Or are you still doing that?
Dude, playoffs next week, bro.
Oh, yikes.
It's win or go home. Win or go home. That's it. It's do or die. And
Okay.
I do. I ain't dying. We're I
Do you
think
win
we
something? Like if you win the whole thing, do you win money?
yeah, like you win I think your fee back or half off or something or half off next season or something like that.
Okay.
Um but we're somehow doesn't feel like we should be, but somehow we either tied the 3rd place team or we are the 2nd place team in that league. One or the other. I'm not really sure. It depends on it's like literally 1 game differential and excuse me. Our capitan, Brad, he said he's gonna confirm with us. So I that it actually stay available. We might need you. We might not Monday night.
Okay.
Because if we took 2nd place, then we play at 8:30, and then Kevin can play. But if we took 3rd place, I think we play at 7:30, and then we might need yeah, maybe.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Okay.
I just don't know.
So fun and so fresh. So fun and so fresh.
So fun, so fresh. So, anyway, do you have a hill? I mean, you've already been bitching this whole time, so
This
you got
entire
something else?
episode.
Yeah,
This
you got
entire
something else?
episode is a hill for me. Um yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do. When I went to the store, I went to Miss TJ Maxx. Miss Maxinista if you're nasty. And I'm looking through the clothes and I'm shopping, I'm searching, I'm doing all this stuff, right?
Right.
And I'm supposed to be getting discounts at this store. I'm supposed to be getting discounted prices. Tell me why. Tell me why. I went to TJ Maxx and I saw just like a plain white button down shirt and it was like $30. It was a lot. It's a lot. And
That's not
then
that
I
much
go to
for just, like, a plain white button down.
but wait, but wait. I go to Macy's. I go to Macy's. And they sell the exact same shirt, the exact same shirt for the same price. The exact same shirt, the exact same price.
I'm confused on the problem.
My problem is what the fuck, Max? Maxinista. I thought I'm supposed to be saving money. I thought I'm supposed to be getting markdowns.
At TJ Maxx, some things are deals, not everything's a guaranteed deal.
Unbelievable, unconscionable behavior from these mega corporations
And
because
TJ Maxx is the type of place that, like, you might have a coupon for. You might not have a coupon for Macy's. So, like,
I just thought it was unbecoming behavior that the discount store is not functioning at discount prices, and I considered a hate crime. I really did, but I chose not. I chose not. And also, like, it was really low, like, small selection of men's clothing for how big this TJ Maxx was, really minimal options.
you're
So I don't
disappointed,
know if,
huh?
like I don't know if everyone just, like, picked it over or, like, maybe the recession indicator, there's no clothes coming through TJ Maxx, but it was quite surprising how little and how expensive everything was.
I'm not surprised, Mike. You live in the city, dog. There's a
Yeah, but it
shit ton
shouldn't
of
be that
people.
bad.
No, it should be. There's a bunch of people doing their shopping. More people are shopping all the time. There's tourists. There's this. There's that. You know, and things are just gonna be more expensive, just straight up.
I didn't like it.
Okay,
I
well,
didn't
you're gonna
like
have
it.
to move to Indiana.
Kind of
It'll
a
be cheaper.
fuck that. No. Fuck all of that. I know. So, kind of a weak hill listener. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time.
No, it's a fair hill. Fair hill.
But what do you got?
Stand
You got
tall.
anything?
Stand tall on that hill. Okay, stand tall on it.
I'm on it. What do you got?
Stand tall. Don't slouch. Um, what is my hill? Gosh darn it! If I were to have a hill, what would my hill be, dude? Let me tell you something. I'm last week, I had a hill that I did not use because I forgot it, and then I remembered the hill later, and so I'm using what should have been last week's hill on this week's hill today. So,
Okay.
as the listener knows, I'm absolutely jacked. I go to the gym all the fucking time. Like, you just can't get me out of the gym. It's just how it is these days. Just kidding. But I am trying to go to the gym a little more. And listen, I understand the idea of like a gym date sounds cute, but
If you're into that.
if you're into that, but when you're, 245, 40 to 45-year-old people going on a gym date in my apartment gym, and one of you sitting on the bike on one side, then there's, like, another bike and another bike and another bike, and then the other one is on, like, the treadmill over here. Y'all do not need to be having big time conversation with each other over the noise of the machine as well, and you're both panting from your workout. Like,
That's a lot.
I I just think that we've stepped over a line here. Like, and it listen, if you're in the gym by yourself, fine, but I'm in the fucking gym. I don't wanna be part of your date.
Yeah.
Like,
I would agree with that.
Come on. For all I care, grab two dumbbells and take it to your room and work out together and have a conversation up there for all I care. But I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, the conversating across machines is kind of wild.
4 machines. 4. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild behavior.
And I'm a social guy. I appreciate a little talk here, talk there, but come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
Crazy. I said it. You just couldn't even help yourself. You couldn't fucking help yourself.
I'm a
Pure-blooded
human being.
American.
I'm
Pure-blooded
predictable as fuck.
American. You bleed America, Mike. You hate to admit it,
I
but
am
you
an
do.
American.
You
I'm a
bleed it.
fucking American.
You bleed red,
I
white, and blue.
bleed the red, white, and blue
I
in
saw
my
that coming.
fucking duodenum. I do. I believe in this country. I do. I believe in the ideas.
So yeah, that's my hill. It's a good one too. I was upset I forgot about it last week.
Yeah, it's fucked up. How could you forget that?
Well, I remember now, and now it's on. The people are gonna know about it. So got that going for us.
Congratulations, people.
You got anything else for those people?
I don't have anything else for the people today. I've aired out as many grievances as I think I can in an hour. I could keep going, obviously, but for the sake of posterity, I'm good.
All right, play on, playa. I'm doing good too over here. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. Shoot us an email at sofatomatoespod@gmail.com. Like, subscribe. And you know what? If you can even love, I would like that too. So like, love, subscribe, comment, review. Right now on Apple Podcasts, we have 4 5-star reviews. No big deal. No big deal. So, thanks you guys. Appreciate it. Don't stop loving us. Peace.
Okay, but okay, bye. Love y'all.